I had the great fortune of being introduced to Joanna at a conference in New York, and we got to talking, and she shared information about her plays with me, and I was like, I would love to read them. Both this play and Inferna, the play we'll be doing in April, I got them around the same time. I read them both. Her story is so unique and so interesting that I was immediately grabbed by that. But the way she takes her personal story and applies it to what I think a lot of us are thinking about and what's going on in the world today, how universal it is to be looking for your place in this world and where you fit in, to have the right to find that place, and how we can all maybe help other people to find their place. That for me was really impactful. Our audiences need to see this. This is actually our first solo performer show at Theater Lab. We've done some readings of others and developed some, but we haven't done a full production of one. Obviously, there's the initial thing, which is that like when you have like a living room play, you're like, well, they'll go wash the dishes for a minute and they'll fold clothes. And so you have some kind of like instant director tricks of like where you're going to go and what you're going to do. And baked into those scripts is kind of like, there's some natural movement. This is not that kind of thing, right? Like this is really just a storyteller talking to an audience. There's a challenge in like, how do you make that visually interesting? How can you use movement to tell some parts of that story, to enhance other parts of that story? So there's that element of it. I also think this is a unique situation because our performer is also our playwright, right? So being able to separate what is development that is for the script and what is stuff that is for the actor, and not have one interfere with the other, but rather complement each other. I want you to feel free in this. I kind of love this.
Okay, great. I'll start to own it.
I am a big fan of stand-up comedy. I watch a lot of stand-up comedy, but I particularly love those really gifted stand-up performers who are able to trick you into think they're going to be up there telling jokes, and what they end up doing is creating a story and an arc. And I feel very strongly that Joanna lives in that world, and I'm very excited about that. We're going to be here laughing and having fun and thinking about the absurdity of so much of what she's talking about, but then without realizing it, be transported to a place of empathy and understanding and heartache and a desire to do more.
So we cut the rough parts and polish the edges. We tell ourselves the version we think our audiences will accept until it becomes true.
All we do is new works, right? But there are levels of like how new the new work is, right? So like our last show, it was a world premiere, but the play at that point was close to 9 years old or something like that, right? And it had undergone a lot of revisions. This is a very new work. I mean, within the last couple of years created. So it is still very much in its infancy. So that really excites me because it's like we're really getting to help Joanna shape this piece for what will be, I'm quite sure, a very long life all around the country. Can like a choir be a discovery?
Sure.
So that instead of like, so it doesn't feel like a planned out sentence.
Without realizing it, our brains are synchronizing like a choir.
Very early on, I said to Joanna, do you think there's live music in this? And she was like, well, sure, maybe, yeah. And so we were able to bring Paul in, and Paul and I have worked together. We were just counting, this is our 5th show together, working in this capacity where we're talking about composing and also live music. So I'm very excited to see both the original music and the music that's sort of written into the script, how it like starts to inform the project and how the project goes along. Audiences should know that it is going to be a very funny evening. It's also going to do that thing that great plays do where you're just enjoying a story and you're laughing and you're totally in it, and then suddenly you have been shifted to a place of thinking about your own story and your own experience and what's happening in the world around you. This play is going to engage the audience in a different way than just sitting down and watching the play. You're not going to get pulled up on stage, nothing like that, right? But you are going to be a part of this show. And so I think that's going to be a really rewarding experience for everybody who's willing to go on the journey, because she says it in the opening scene. You and I are going to leave here changed tonight. And I think that is 100% true. You may come in with a certain set of expectations and beliefs. I think you yourself will be interested in challenging them and at least wondering, why is it that I think and believe the way I think and believe, and what else is around?